People are saying, confirming that there was an album that was, even like there was Absol. Somebody said, yes, they're absolutely working on an album.
Nah, he might be talking about like when we originally got up to work.
Yeah.
Like you would at with a lot of the cats now, like the J. Cole's of the world or the Drakes of the world. Where are you guys at now?
Same place. It's all love from the moment I did the verse to after the verse. You know what I mean? I think hip hop is a sport, so you're gonna have.
That's because they also continue to, you know, stay true to what we started with, and finding new ways to do it.
Unbelievable. Beef comes up between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. See, these two rappers had been in a relationship for more than 10 years, but in few of their most recent songs, their attacks were intense and very personal. How did this beef come up, and what's the reason behind it? Join us as we dive deeper into the unforgivable fights between these celebrities. The 2011 collab between the two rappers. After exceeding expectations with his debut performance in 2011, Drake went from being a divisive rookie to a fully realized superstar. After his Thank Me Later campaign, he boasted amazing chart numbers, but there were still doubts about whether he could improve even further. On the other hand, Take Care was a clear response to his detractors as he returned to the sound of his hit song So Far Gone, and brought a number of well-known guests along for the journey, including the much-discussed newcomer Kendrick Lamar. Lamar was perhaps the next West Coast hero to right the ship after leaving Section 80, and Drake capitalized on his momentum by giving him a chance to shine on his Buried Alive interlude. They were so good together, but what went wrong? Drizzy's cosign put Lamar's ego into overdrive as he rapped, "So blame it on Mr. Ovoxo / the reason why I'm breathing in all the vanity I know." You know how it feels to be the greatest rapper, don't you? After receiving positive feedback for his performance on Buried Alive, Drake eventually reached out to the rising star Lamar once again by booking him and $1 AP Rocky as the opening acts for his Club Paradise tour. Afterward, on 2016's 4 p.m. in Calabasas, Drake rapped about his choice to argue for Lamar and Rocky as his openers, remembering, "When they told me take an R&B Nye on the road / and I told them no and drew for Kendrick and Rocky." But do you know in 2012, Drake and Kendrick Lamar collaborated together on $1 AP Rocky's Fuckin' Problems and collaborated on Poetic Justice? $1 AP gathered together some of his fellow rappers from Drizzy's journey, such as the Six God, K. Dot, and 2 Chainz for Fuckin' Problems after Drake's Club Paradise tour. Drake and Kendrick would reunite after Firestarter, but on the former's debut album this time. Poetic Justice, which peaked at number 26 on the Billboard Hot 100, would also be a commercial triumph, much like Fuckin' Problems. Regretfully, that would be the last time Drake and Lamar would work together, the recent beef of the rappers. Drake and Kendrick Lamar are engaged in one of the largest beefs in recent hip-hop history. In fact, after a security guard was shot outside Drake's Toronto mansion on May 7th, 2024, police were questioned about the conflict. But things weren't always like this. Remember that we talked about how the two worked together on a few tracks with other modern rappers, including Big Crit, Wale, J. Cole, Meek Mill, Pusha T, and even Big C. In response, Drake stated, "I know good and well that Kendrick's not murdering me at all on any platform," in a Billboard cover story. Soon after, Lamar made another joke about Drake at the 2013 BET Hip Hop Awards. The rappers traded less jabs at one another during the ensuing years.
I'm bulletproof, your shots will never penetrate. Pin a tail on the dog.
Additionally, Drake had feuds with other musicians such as Meek Mill in 2015 and Pusha T, the latter of whom made Drake's paternity public with the release of The Story of Adidon in 2018. But in any case, J. Cole and Drake may have unintentionally rekindled their feud on First Person Shooter in October 2023. "Love when they argue the hardest MC," he rapped. Is it K. Dot, is that Aubrey, or myself, referring to Aubrey Graham, Lamar and Drake's birth name? "I feel like Muhammad Ali right now, but we the big three, like we started a league." Which gets us to this point now. Here is a timeline of the events over the last few weeks. It should be emphasized that rappers frequently use unfounded rumors and exaggerated facts in their diss tracks for dramatic effect. Also, authorities have not stated that the conflict between the two parties was the reason for Tuesday's shooting. Then what led to the shooting on Tuesday? Was it just the beef, or is there more to it? Why now? The highly anticipated head-to-head match appeared inevitable in late March. After years of will they or won't they lyrical hints, Kendrick Lamar made his direct record debut in 2024 when he unexpectedly appeared on the song Like That
for your dogs getting buried.
By Atlanta rapper Future and producer Metro Boomin, two people who had previously worked with Drake frequently. Lamar disses Drake on Future, and Metro Boomin's Like That. Lamar raps the Big Three, referring to J. Cole's declaration that it's just Big Me.
Motherfuck the Big Three. Nigga, it's just Big Me. Nigga, boom.
Prince outlived Mike Jack, he says, comparing himself to Prince and Drake to Michael Jackson, with a nod to Drake's 2023 album For All the Dogs. However, J. Cole promptly responds with 7-minute drill, but not before apologizing on stage at his Raleigh, North Carolina Dreamville Festival. Drake's Push-Ups leaks. DJ Academics premiered Drake's answer after it was leaked on April 13th. He raps about Lamar saying, "You ain't in no Big Three, SZA got you wiped down, Travis got you wiped down, Savage got you wiped down." Additionally, it was assumed that Drake was making fun of Future, Metro Boomin, Rick Ross, and The Weeknd. Shortly after, Ross drops a retaliation song. Additionally, on April 24th, Drake reacted with Tailor-Made Freestyle, another AI-assisted diss song. Drake's second diss track featured lyrics from two of Kendrick Lamar's influences, Tupac and Snoop Dogg, via artificial intelligence technology. Drake charges Lamar in a lyric of his own that he put off his response song because Taylor Swift's The Tortured Poets Department was about to drop. Do you know that Lamar collaborated with Swift on Bad Blood? Moreover, Drake deleted the song from his social media accounts after Tupac's estate threatened to sue him in retaliation. Snoop Dogg posted a video on Instagram in response to the news. "What did they do? When? How? Are you certain?" he asked. "I'm returning to my bed. Good night." Lamar responds with Euphoria, a song that clocks in at about 6.5 minutes. This is when things start to become tricky. Lamar's Euphoria is an opus that drops a ton of accusations on Drake. He follows in the footsteps of Drake in terms of his lyrical prowess, usage of AI, looks, racial identity, and parenting. Lamar raps, "I got a son to raise, but I can see you know nothing about that." The HBO series Euphoria, of which Drake is an executive producer, is referenced in the title. Lamar previews his tunes to be released back-to-back. Lamar drops a follow-up, 616 in LA. The subject of Lamar's subsequent diss track, After a Time and Location, was Drizzy's Company. He raps mentioning Drake's record label, "Have you ever thought that OVO was working for me? Fake bully, I hate bullies. Everyone on your team is whispering that you deserve it, so you must be a horrible person." Billboard reports that Soundwave and Jack Antonoff, who happens to be Swift's longtime producer, produced the tune. Additionally, it includes a guitar sample from Al Green's What a Wonderful Thing Love Is, performed by one of Drake's relatives. Drake launches Family Matters. Drake responded on May 3rd, claiming adultery and abuse in Lamar's relationship with his fiancée, along with a music video that lasted almost 8 minutes. The rapper Lamar addresses Drake's son in the opening line of Meet the Grams, which he releases almost immediately after, saying, "I'm sorry that man is your father." In addition, Lamar talks about Drake's parents and a baby girl, implying that Drake is hiding a daughter. How can Kendrick Lamar label Drake a predator without elaborating, is he? A few hours later, Lamar goes all out and releases Not Like Us, which was mixed by DJ Mustard. Kendrick Lamar rhymes, "Say Drake, I hear you like them young, you better not ever go to Cell Block 1. Drake softens his blows on The Heart Part 6. Drake also responds with The Heart Part 6, alluding to Lamar's The Heart series. Drake refutes Lamar's claims in the song, which samples Aretha Franklin's Prove It, intensifies his own criticism of Lamar, and asserts that he does not have a secret daughter. He sounds noticeably languid on the song, maybe taking a final bow with lines like, "You know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I could motivate you." Really, dude? Did you motivate him? But how? It was more like a suicide competition, bro. What do you think about this beef? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to check out our video on your screen for more juicy videos that will blow your mind. See you in our next video.